WebSockets is a lightweight communication protocol to do synchronous communication amongst a number of devices. This has turned out to be something that is pretty important in modern applications, and here we see the implementation within the Node world. As you can see here, it is pretty simple to do. We simply require the WS npm package, we specify a port, and after that we simply have here 3 lines of code that really allow us to pick up the messages from the clients. We simply hook onto the events and we'll be writing those messages to the console. Client side, we do something similar except that we specify the port on the server that we want to connect to. In this case, I am specifying an ID, a timestamp, and simply starting a timer that is going to be sending messages to the server. As you can see here, I hook on to the onOpen event and I start that timer that starts sending messages back to the server. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this looks like. Server on the terminal. I'm going to go ahead and start the server. As you can see there, that's now running. Here I'm going to start the client. There's the first one. I'm going to start another one. And as you can see there, the server is receiving messages from 7171 and from 3551. I could do this for hundreds of clients, and oftentimes I've seen numbers as high as 10,000 being connected through a single server. So the scalability is pretty good. It's pretty easy to wire these up, and these can be extended so that all of the clients are also receiving the messages, and I'll show that quickly. Let me go ahead and move to my code. I will simply open up or uncomment this code here. This is simply going to be listening for anything from the server side. I will broadcast. So I will simply uncomment this code. And here, when we get a message from one of the clients, it will be broadcast to all of them. So if I go back to my code, I'm going to go ahead and stop the clients, stop the client, and I'm going to stop the server. I'll go ahead and start up the server again, and that's going to have the new code. I'm going to go ahead and start, and you can see that in addition to sending, the clients are also receiving. So this is a pretty easy way to get synchronous communication, as I mentioned, amongst a number of devices. This is simply the hello world, and with that, I'll go ahead and close.